What is going on, Ada Nation? Welcome to Dapp Central. My name is Fareed, and as a part of today's brief update, I want to jump into the brand new release that was just done by the Lace team for the Lace wallet, which is going to be dubbed release version 1.6. If you guys are not familiar with the Lace wallet, it's going to be one of the latest wallets coming onto the Cardano network developed by IOG. And they're really working to make this the one-stop shop for the Cardano ecosystem. Now, we've seen release 1.5 that was just released about 2 to 3 weeks ago, which introduced a brand new multi-delegation or a multi-staking feature within a particular account or within a single wallet. So what this allows for you is to support multiple stake pool operators without having to keep track or manage different seed phrases. That said, we just saw the release of version 1.6 earlier today, and I want to touch on another upgrade to the multi-delegation feature as well as everything else that was included. So jumping over into the official blog page, which is available at lace.io/blog, it breaks down all the new features, which include the ability to customize your multi-staking ratios, as well as the ability to just simplify the recovery phrase process. And then they've also taken the time to resolve a few bugs. So scrolling up to the very top here, it states that the great new feature means, and this is when they're referring to the customization of the multi-staking ratios, that you can now view and adjust your ratios for all of your stake pools by adding or subtracting a specific percentage, all from an easy-to-use interface when you click on the manage icon. So let's take a look at that real quick here. Again, this is going to be a pretty quick video. If you guys missed my last video where I broke down how to actually use the multi-delegation feature, I'll leave the link to that down below. If I get myself out of the way there, I've opened up my Lace wallet as the entire page here. There's also a minified version of it. But on the left-hand side, I've just selected the staking icon or the staking section. At the top, we have the overview, which as you guys can see right now, I'm delegating to 5 different pools, all with different ratios. As a part of version 1.5, when this was initially released, the ratios were all done automatically and they were split evenly. So now if you want to delegate to one particular pool more than another, you have the ability to customize that particular ratio. So in order to basically go ahead and take advantage of this feature, you can click on manage. From here, I can already see all of the different pools that I've delegated to, and I can see the percentages. Again, we now have this ratio box here where we can type in a specific number. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly remove these stake pools. And I'm going to go ahead and just confirm that I want just a single stake pool to have 100% of the ratio. As you can see there at the top, the graphic does update to show me the 100%. We'll be going into the Ada Squirrel pool. I'm going to confirm. And I'm going to enter my password. And just like that, I've now removed my multi-stake or my multi-delegation. So if I jump over to browse pools, I can view all of the other pools that are currently available. If I jump back into the overview again, I can see that I'm only delegating to a single pool, but let's say that I want to go ahead and take advantage of this brand new multi-delegation feature. So I can click on manage. I can click to add a stake pool. I'm now going to be presented with the current stake pool that I'm already delegated to, and then I can pick any other stake pool from this current list. So I'm going to go ahead and select a few stake pools. And again, keep in mind that you can only select a maximum of 5. And I've now selected all 5 of my stake pools. I'm going to click on next, confirm that I do want to update my staking. And then from here, I can see that right now it's set to 100%. But let's go ahead and actually break this down. So let's say I want to go ahead and just delegate, let's say 40% to this particular pool, followed by 20% in the next pool. And then as a part of the next pool, we're going to do another 20%, and then 10%. And then the very last pool should also get 10%. All right, so as you guys can see there, that now gives me a total of 100%. If I scroll up to the very top, I can see that the very first pool is taking up that 40%, followed by 2 pools taking 20% each, and then the very last 2 pools sharing the last 20%. I'm going to click on confirm. I can review the wallets, or excuse me, the stake pools here. Click on next, enter my spending password. And just like that, I've now taken advantage of the brand new multi-delegation feature, utilizing their brand new ratios. So if I jump back over into the overview, it takes a couple of seconds to update, but as you guys can now see, I'm now delegated to Azure ADA, Apex Cardano, Akasha Africa pool, and the ADA Squirrel pool. So a pretty neat feature. Again, the Lace team continues to just upgrade and provide more and more quality of life features. Let's jump back into the article here, and then we're going to wrap up today's video. So that's the biggest update coming on. Moving down, it also states that you can now view all of the pools that you've selected at the top of the Browse Pool tab. And they basically also added some additional tooltips to simplify or to identify what each of those columns on that particular page means. Towards the very bottom, they've made some instruction updates for the recovery phrase section within the wallet settings. And then they've also fixed some bugs related to the display of funds from all addresses after multi-staking, and just making sure that their calculations are accurate after you remove a pool. So that is going to wrap it up for some of the majority of the updates there. I do want to quickly just highlight the fact that we are expecting some other changes. So I believe that we're going to be looking forward to a potential mobile application for Lace in the near future. We don't have a specific timeline, but if we take a look at this article, which was released when the Lace wallet initially dropped, it states that they're working on a Dapp store, which is basically going to be an area that allows for us to quickly see some of the top dApps within the Cardano ecosystem, whether they're trusted or not, and the ability to connect to them in one single click. On top of that, they're going to be working on a desktop app, as well as integrating digital identity solutions, or DIDs. Now, last but not least, this is what gets me most excited. They are going to be working on a fiat on-ramp and off-ramp, as well as in-wallet swap. So we've seen something like this already with the NuFi wallet, which allows for you to swap or trade utilizing the Wing Riders DEX directly from within their wallet. And it'll be really interesting to see who or what protocols they allow within the Lace wallet when it comes to in-wallet swaps. Last but not least, a richer staking experience with multi-delegation, which we've already seen, as well as a portfolio view, which are all going to be in the pipelines. Now, with respect to staking, the team did mention that they will allow for us to share our staking profiles within the community if you maybe want to just highlight who you're supporting when it comes to SPOs. I believe that will bring me to the end here for today's video, breaking down the release of Lace version 1.6. As always, if you guys found this particular video to be helpful, or if you just learned anything along the way, I would appreciate you if you could tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the channel and you want more content like this surrounding Cardano, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions for me surrounding Cardano, the Lace wallet, or just any other project in the ecosystem, then as always, make sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below. That said, I will see you guys in the next video.